Be me, volunteer service in Slovenian Army. Our second week of field trials. Sergeant says tonight you sleep in the field, not the platoon tent in the camp. We go out, find a nice clearing, and set up camp. Camp looks like festival ground. No perimeter security. No nothing. 60-mile-per-hour wind. Storm brewing. Sergeant comes to check on our camp. Loses his shit over the lack of anything resembling a perimeter security. Hike all night in the storm. Set up camp with proper security like 7 times. 3 a.m. Return to camp. See platoon tent on its side. Wind knocked it over. Start fixing tent in 60-mile-per-hour wind. Takes until 4:30 a.m. Sergeant says, nice job, guys. Now write an essay on the importance of perimeter security. 700 words.txt. Write until 5 a.m. And that's how I learned the importance of perimeter security. Be me. In recruit training at sunny San Diego. Lost count of the days. It's all a blur. Never will forget my rack mate, a Texan. We'll call him Williams. Always cracking jokes under breath, pushing the limit between being a smartass and technical. Constantly get hazed with him. Almost always worth it for the lulz. One day, getting fucked with before racking out. Getting dressed and undressed. We got range high and the highest range score overall, so SDI let us wear our sweat tops. Getting count down, put our sweat top. Throw it on, but hear Williams grunting and cussing. Look over to see him fucking. Countdown ends and he goes to a POA in defeat. He literally somehow shoved his head into one of the arms of the sweat top. He just stands at attention with his head in the arm. Can make his face out through the arm. Killhat comes down looking. I'm failing to hide my wide-ass smile. Killhat stops dead in his tracks, looking at Williams. First, he had a look of disbelief. Drops his face so his hat hides his face. Fix yourself, he screams while trying his hardest not to laugh and storms into the duty. We just stand there, meanwhile Williams' head is still in the arm of his sweat top. Jay Killhat comes out, undresses us and continues the fuckery. Killhat reappears, running at me and Williams pretty much foaming at the mouth. Get IT'd the rest of the night and put on first fire watch. My face when this was just one of the many shenanigans Williams would get me into. Be me, still recruit training. We're reaching the end of it all. Third phase and Shie. We pick up 2 drops from another company. Little black guy and a little manifestation of autism. He's this pale, out-of-shape, goofy-looking edgelord. I remember his name was Slayman. He'd put on the quarterdeck just for his name sometimes. He couldn't get along with anybody and no one wanted to anyways. Just looking at this kid made you want to not get near him. Got hazed by the drill instructors for everything and was always picked last in team events. Always fucked up, so we got smoked on the account of this autist. He was in the rack next to us, so we were constantly roasting and picking on him. Nothing crazy, just the usual shit talking you'd expect in an environment full of men. Lol, kid can't handle the bants. Literally spurgs out on us, yelling. Wish I could have had some way to record it, so I could show everyone on here. Would blurt out, shut up, you faggot. He sounded like the crazy breakdown kid who shoves remotes up his ass. Me and Williams love it. We laugh ourselves to sleep when the lights are out. One day the platoon collectively gets tired of Slayman's shit. Williams takes this as a golden opportunity. Me, Williams, and Slayman's rack mate, who probably hated him more than any of us ever could, devise a plan. We wanted to blanket party his ass like an FMJ, but Williams wanted to be original. We enlist the help of these 2 taco Americans and put the plan in full effect after lights out. We wait for the drill instructor to go into his duty hut. We slowly make our way to Slayman's rack. Me, his rack mates, and the taco Americans grab his blankets and pull down. Almost immediately, Williams jumps on him, naked as the day he was born. He pops a squat right over Slayman's face and teabags him. He was able to rest his nutsack over his eyes for a solid 5 seconds. At that point, Slayman was screaming and wailing at us. Williams managed to squeeze out a fart before we dispersed to our racks. Williams decides to take Slayman for a circuit. Slayman is fucking losing his shit. faces beet red while Williams is literally lolling the whole wah. Runs down the recruit and drill instructor highway before taking a sharp turn to our rack. As Slayman tries to orient himself, drill instructor crashes out of his duty hut. Slayman stops dead in his tracks. Drill instructor unleashes the full fury of a man who had to take care of 90 retards on no sleep, protein bars, energy drinks, and pre-workout. Eats his face for a good 5 minutes, not letting him explain himself. Drill instructor loses it completely and grabs Slayman by the collar and goes outside to the pit. This man was filled with so much rage and hate for this fag that he put his career on the line to smoke him in a sand pit in the middle of the night. My face when me and Williams watch from the window as Slayman gets slayed. My face when he would get dropped again thanks to an attempted suicide. My face when we never stopped fucking with him until he got officially dropped from the platoon. Lol, am I a bad person or did we do the Corps a favor? Well, I mean, you did manage to pull an FMJ and nobody actually died, so I'd say you did the right thing. It just happened to be fucking hilarious.